Hello, this is Lucy. I'm coming on here this Friday, January, maybe the 15th, I think it is, or the 14th, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm showing you my before because I'm going to spend the next 4 days tackling this craft room. I do have some basic organization already going on. This is like, but this is what it looks like after doing all my Christmas stuff. This is where I keep my big shot. And I can already see it's too crowded. I keep a little bowl that's the catch-all. You can see where the leftover paper is from the Christmas trees I was cutting out. That whole thing probably could go. So can those, to make more room here. I did get into this little cabinet and I organized it last night. That's what kind of got me going. I ordered some products from scrapbook.com, organizing products. Like I ordered those little shelves right there for the 6x6 paper pads. It holds about 2 per slot. Maybe I could get no, yeah, 2 per slot is all it can hold. But I managed to get a lot of them in there. Then those are extras. I had them in like shoe boxes, but I got rid of those. This is much better. And this is the Tim Holtz stamper thing. And I've got 2 of them. There's another one down there, brand new. And then some miscellaneous stuff. So this is how I'm organizing this. And I still have this container here. And it's got it's got cardstock. So that's all solid cardstock in there, different sizes. And then a couple of miscellaneous 6x8 pads. So I'm calling this good. I'm calling that done. But I do need to work on the top. Okay, let me step back so you all can get a view of this. This is my calyx. And I still want it to have some decorative. Like, I still want it to have that dollhouse. I love it. I still need it to have that. But I can put those away. And then I've got some cubbies with paper. These are little projects that I'm working on. And then I've got, I managed to put the dies in this tub here. But you can see I didn't put all of them away yet. I got some more during Christmas. And they need to be put away so that they look all like this. But I've got all those supplies to do that. I'm going to work on that. And then these are just some cubbies that have other things in them. So those are kind of good. My stamps, you could see they're organized. All my stamps there. I did get some new ones. I found some Christmas ones that I hadn't organized and I put them right there. I also got some new stamps from the Colorado Craft Company, the big and bold, that I absolutely loved, and I need to put those in there. Now, I'm going to step back again. I've got a couple of carts in here. I've got this one that has my silhouette, and it also has a fax machine, and then it has some miscellaneous stuff on the bottom. That could be organized better. That is a dish rack that I thought I could somehow use for organizing, but I can't, so that needs to go. That's another cart. That one has all my art supplies. You can see it has Crayolas, it has pastels, it has some art boards, it has that. I want to keep that, but I need to find a wall space to put it in. Maybe you all can see the wall space that I don't see because I don't think I have any. I have a small 2-tiered shelf back there in the corner that I could get rid of, put it back in the kitchen. And then I have that cart there, and that cart holds my mink. It holds my, you can't see, but my typewriter is also on the bottom shelf. And it holds my sewing machine, and it holds a lot of embossing threads. That's an antique DMC box back there, but it holds a lot of embossing threads. So that's a necessity. And I've got another one of them. You can see it right next to this table. And it holds my large, maybe you could see a little bit back there on the edge. It holds my large paper cutter, is what's down there. And then some miscellaneous tubs there on the top that I can organize. This is what my table looks like. This is where I was doing December daily, and I finished the end of December. By December 31st, I was done with that. But I have a lot of extra photos. You can see the photos that I'm sorting there, and I'm going to tackle making a 12 by 12 with the remaining photos. So I still need my Christmas stuff out because they're Christmas photos. But here you can see some organizational tools that I do use. I use this. This is an old Tupperware caddy. Holds some Crayola. And then this caddy holds all, this is from Tuesday morning, and it holds the mini ink pads and the gelatos. This is stuff that I use quite a lot. It holds these beautiful, and you could see they are really beautiful DMC threads. DMC has thread that has this shiny effect on it. They're called Diamante, and they're really pretty. So I've got a lot of those, and they come in different. They come in copper. They come like I have red ones and green ones. I don't have them in here because I was using them, but I do have them. And then some specialty threads, and then embossing. My embossing powder that I needed to get through, Christmas, the holidays, reds, greens, and then I've got some watercolor paints here, and then a gelato. So I just keep those there. It's a good place for them. But let me step back again so you could see. I've got this bucket that has paper collections in it. I've got this. This looks pretty good. This has my solid 12 by 12 cardstock. So that looks good. I just kind of end up using the top part like a, place to put things. I don't want to do that. And let me show you something else so you can say, you might think, for those of you thinking that it's organized, well, it's really not. Let me show you this wall. This wall, when you first come in to the right hand side, holds this cabinet, which is really good, holds a lot of stuff. The stuff in it is organized, so it looks very good, and I absolutely love it. It holds all, like I have an entire drawer, so you could see it kind of open there, that has all adhesives. Yes, an entire drawer of adhesives. And, all of it's organized. I know what's in each one. But then you come up here and you've got this paper that's large, like foam. This is foam that's in big sheets. And I really don't know where to put it other than here, but it takes up so much space. And then foil that I was using for Christmas, just a few things that I left out that I need to put away. And then this is the organizing. These were for $1, believe it or not, at where were these at? Like the dollar store, but it's called something else. Green, I forgot what it's called. Anyway, it's a dollar store, and they have these bags. So I got several of them, and the bags that I used for organizing my stamps and dies, the stuff is there. So that's what is functional and needs to be there. This doesn't, But again, where do I put it? And because it was Christmas, I was doing my December daily. All kinds of stuff is still out. My mat for the cameo, just miscellaneous stuff is out there. And what I really would like it to hold is some of those acrylic boxes there. Those are bows I made. And then, this doesn't need to be there. It's just, look at piled up on top of piled up on top of piled up. So it gets kind of messy. This, I had washi tape in there, but I took it out. And this I was using, but don't use. So just, it needs to be organized. The top shelf is a little bit better, but still crowded. There's some things that need to remain. This has one of my dog's ashes, so that needs to stay. But I need to look at that again. The top shelf, of course, looks good. So I really like that. And then I've got more boxes way up there. To tell you the truth, right now, I can't even tell you what's in those boxes. Something that I think is important, I'm sure. And then I have this caddy. Well, let me show you what's up here. Up here, this is missing the little pulls on this, but it's got the my small stamps, really tiny stamps. I didn't bother putting them in those stamp holders and having to buy the magnetic paper that's very expensive. So I have them in there, and I just kind of rifle through if I need them. And then, I have stuff in those. So this is kind of like what this looks like. I have this at the end, and it's, again, miscellaneous paper that's odd sizes. This is felt, and these are like for watercolor, stuff like that. Just watercolor pads, paper pads, large. And then you come here, that's organized, that looks kind of good. Some spaces do look good. And those are all kinds of like foam board and mats. I change the mats out on my desk depending on the color or the season or how I'm feeling. That gets changed out. That's a big doll that's not going anywhere because she's from Germany and she is very expensive, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So she's staying there. And then I have this that I was using for the holidays. It's just a little metal shelf that my husband found, believe it or not, next to a garbage bin. So he brought it home. It holds 12 by 12 paper. So when I need more space on the table, I just bring this over and it's like an extension of it. So I bought this. This is new. I just bought it. It arrived yesterday. And so I had to maneuver everything around to get it to fit. But I put it right there. It looks nice. It doesn't have anything in it yet, but it's extra storage. I just had to play Tetris with some of the stuff that was on this Calyx unit. There it is. The Calyx unit itself looks good. You can see all my December dailies here, and then a couple of them from this year here. And then I used to do them in 12 by 12, so those red ones are 2013, 14, 15, and 16 are in those. And then here are some mini albums that I made there. Anyway, I didn't want to show you all that. Just wanted to show you, the organizing. Next to my desk that you saw a minute ago that was all messy is this cart, which helped me with Christmas. And it still has all the Christmas stuff, so I can't get rid of it because I told you what my project is over there. But I pulled out all the thickers that I thought I would use in like Christmas colors, pinks and golds. They're all right here, and I used this antique. This is from an antique sewing machine, and it fits. The thickers fit perfect, and I could just pull out the ones I'm using for a project and use them there, and they sit right on top of the cart. Isn't that great? And then they stop because this has something on the bottom of it to make it stop. So this is all my Christmas stuff. So I have it there. I'm going to leave it there till I'm done with my project. And then this is my desk, and it'll clean up well. So this is Christmas. I'll leave it there. I won't go into that. But this is like miscellaneous stuff and stuff left over from Christmas. This is where I'm working at today, trying to clear this table. I'll call it a good day if I can clear the table off today, but it's rather messy. Like my cutting, Fiskars cutter is the most used item in my entire craft room, and it's always everywhere. It's either up against something on the floor or just thrown on my desk. You can see more Christmas stuff here. I need to put it away. I did get this weekend, or this week. I got it from QVC. It was on sale, I think $32 with free shipping, and it was supposed to come in clear. It came in purple. I was going to, turn it back in, and my husband says, no, just keep it. So I am using it, and I started organizing some things in it, like these bottom drawers have, stickers, alphabet stickers. See them in there, the real small ones. And here we go, real small ones. So that helped there. Haven't put anything in the rest. I brought these in here, the stickles. And then some Heidi Swap, the thin ones, put them there. But this is what I got new. I had these two and I really loved it. So I went and bought these two. The scrapbook.com had a sale. So I got those. And so I just need this is what my shelves hold, pencils and pens and stuff. That is glitter, and up there that I don't use glitter. I really don't. I just had to have glitter. So I said, okay, craft room, for some reason I need to find a way to use some of that glitter. Maybe with my sequins, when I use it that way, like inside of pockets, clear pockets, but other than that, I don't really use glitter. So I have to find a project for that. I think it's wasteful, but it's so pretty, right? Look at those big bottles. They look nice. So it's something that I had to have, but like I don't use it. So I do need to organize this. What else can I show you that I need to organize? This is, I don't know if it's coming out with the light, but Copic markers, they look pretty organized. Acrylic. And then that little blue thing that holds the, it's for the embossing. It needs to be on the bottom one when it has some of my tools. So that's a little cart. I don't know if I put it sideways, if I could squeeze anything else in there or not. And I have my paper, my 12 by 12 paper on the bottom. More thickers on the bottom. This is where I'm going to put the leftover Christmas, the 12 by 12 Christmas layouts. So I'm going to put them in there. You know, my trash bag. I mean, it's just more thickers on the bottom there. Obviously, I was excited during Christmas and my stuff's on the floor. But I just wanted to give you a tour of my craft room. Anybody has any ideas how I could get better organized, let me know. This isn't all of it. You know, I do have a closet. Dare I show it to you? Well, I don't know what it looks like. I haven't been, you know, so let's see. Oh, it's okay. So I have a project that I'm going to do with those two, what are those called? Shadow boxes. Those two large shadow boxes. One's going to hold my father's dress that he was wearing when we put him in when he was born. He was born in 1936. Those days you couldn't tell the gender. My grandmother hand made him a little dress, and I have it. So it's going to go on there. My dress from when I was little is going to go there. My dress is 61 years old, so it's going in there too. And then I have this shelf. I don't know if you can see it. It seems like it's up close. But this shelf in here, it's pretty organized. This has all mink stuff, foil and mink stuff. And then these are all color blooms. Lots of color blooms in there. Like over $100 worth of color blooms. And then hearts and some miscellaneous stuff. And then these are all traveler's notebooks and other notebooks. And then these are stickers. These are all actually the only stickers that I have. Is what's in here. So it's not that much, but I could go through it because, you know, if I haven't used it in the last 2 years, why do I still have it? And then my paper for photos, some more binders, extra binders that I bought on sale this year. All those, they cost me under 10 bucks each. So I was looking for sales. I got those 6x8 binders for scrapbooking. So that's pretty cool. More binders down at the bottom, all organized. Those are empty. And then the iris boxes. I have some iris boxes in here with stuff on them. And then I use those plastic bags to store. I mean, I have these that are new. These are by 49th and Market that I can use to make scrapbooks out of, and I love them because they're pre-made. So I'm gonna use those. This is something new that I bought, another 6x8 album. So I bought myself a lot of stuff during over the Christmas holidays. And this is another cart that I squeezed in here, and actually it holds more cutters and holds those are trays to sort, you know, that I could use on my desk if I need more place to put ephemera, things like that. And then this is a little sewing. Sewing is right there. My camera's back there. 2 dolls, because yes, I love dolls. And then more iris boxes there. And the top looks pretty good. I could get rid of that just thrown in there. Maybe put them on the wall. Extra 6x8 binders. So that's what that looks like. So it's pretty organized. But I do also use, I have a real pretty setup that's in the den that I'll show you later on today. And then I do have the spare bedroom. The closet is all scrapbooking stuff, very organized. It's a deep closet. It has 2 shelves on either side, and it's got a lot of stuff in there too. So, but that looks pretty good. It's just in here that looks kind of like the after Christmas, you know, stuff all over the place. So I'm going to work on it, and I'll post maybe something on Monday or Tuesday of next week to let you know how I'm doing. Thank you for joining me. Bye.